Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Road to Sinnoh event is all but over. We're all getting ready for the global Sinnoh tour, which happens tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So both days over a weekend. I'll be doing another YouTube video, a bit more about those details in full. So keep an eye out for that on my channel, coming straight after this video. But the Road to Sinnoh event, quick recap, we had 5 raid hours in 5 days as we were leading up to the Sinnoh Global event. So let's have a quick look at what we managed to catch during those raid hours. In terms of legendaries and mythicals, let's type in legendary, mythical, and age 0 to 4. So we managed to catch 79 in total during the raid hours. Darkrai was the first one to have a raid hour on Monday night. It had the exclusive move, Sludge Bomb, during any Darkrai's caught during the raid hour, so 6 PM to 7 PM in your local time, had the move Sludge Bomb. So during Darkrai raid hour, we didn't manage to get a shiny, but we did manage to get a 96. Unfortunately, it didn't have attack, but that's probably our best Darkrai that we managed to get. Then we started claiming some of the research. So there was a research that you could get once you've done 2 raids, 4 raids, 6 raids, and 8 raids. And that gave you an encounter with Darkrai, Cresselia, Heatran, and also Giratina. We did manage to drop a shiny Heatran during that research. So that was quite nice. 1551 CP. But it was only a 2-star, 10, 11, 11, so only just 2 off getting a 10, 10, 10, which was the lowest that you can get of a task. So unfortunately, that's going to just go into the lucky trade pile, and hopefully somebody's going to be able to give me another shiny Heatran in return. So as we go on, we went into Tuesday night, and Cresselia was a feature Pokemon in raid hours on Tuesday night. So we managed to do quite a few Cresselia. This one running Grass Knot. Any Cresselia caught between 6 PM and 7 PM your local time had the move Grass Knot, which is Cresselia's legacy move. And we managed to get a 96 as well with Cresselia, similar to like we did with Darkrai, but this time it did have attack, so a 15, 14, 14. So probably the best Grass Knot Cresselia I managed to get. We did also manage to get 1 shiny Cresselia during Cresselia raid hour. The last raid I did was a shiny. It was an 87 IV. It did have attack, so that's always a good start. But it didn't have Grass Knot. That was just because it was just past 7 o'clock. It was one of those late raids that appear during raid hours. So it was just past 7 o'clock, so unfortunately we didn't have Grass Knot. On Wednesday night, we had the return of the Lake Guardians. Now, I did manage to remote some Uxie raids during the day before we got to our British raid hour. But our British raid hour featured Mesprit, and these didn't have any exclusive moves similar to Darkrai and Cresselia had earlier in the week. But instead, they just featured on raid hour as normal. So Mesprit, the best one I've probably managed to get. I did get a 91 there. We also got a shiny Mesprit. It is a really nice shiny, but yet again, it is only a 2-star, similar to that Heatran we had before. And other than that, we did have another 96, similar to the Darkrai, without attack. So 14, 14, 15, exactly the same stats as Darkrai. So first 3 days, and we had 96 on all of the raid hours. Heatran was the 4th raid hour, so this was on Thursday night. We had Heatran return to raids, and it had an exclusive move for raid hour, Magma Storm. So Magma Storm is definitely Heatran's best fire move, and we didn't do too bad with Heatran. We did manage to get a 93 there, as you can see. We also managed to get an extra small Heatran, which is pretty cool. But we also got a 91 shiny as well with attack. So that's really, really cool. A 15, 13, 13. So only missing 4 off the stats. And then we also got a 98. So 2140, I believe 2142 or something around that sort of mark was the Hundo. So 2140, really, really happy with that. And it also had the move as well because we managed to catch it within the hour. We did a few just after the hour, and we managed to get a 93. So, but without attack, so probably a worse of the stats could have been. Then Friday night saw the return of Giratina. So we remoted quite a few raids. Remote raids were uncapped. So normally they're capped at 10, but by Friday the cap was removed, ready for the weekend of the Global Go Tour. So I managed to remote a few raids during the Australian raid hour, and I managed to drop on a 96, which was really, really cool. We then managed to get a extra small during just before the British raid hour at 6 till 7. We managed to get an extra small, and then we headed into the British raid hour, and the feature move for Giratina during this raid hour was Shadow Force, which is definitely the best ghost type move. It just about beats Shadow Ball as a ghost type move for Giratina. So Shadow Force was its exclusive move. All these exclusive moves, by the way, you can actually get by the Legacy or by the Elite Charge TM, should I say. So you can get those Legacy moves by the Elite Charge TM if you wanted to. If you already had a really good one previously and you want to get the Legacy move on it, then by all means use those Elite Charge Gems. In terms of Giratina, it isn't super good. Well, it isn't a massive improvement from Shadow Ball, but if you have got a Hundo or a Shundo, then it's probably worth doing it just for brags. But yeah, the first raid we managed to get was a 93, which was happy enough, but then the second raid was a Hundo, so we did manage to get a Hundo Giratina. Really happy with that. It is only the second Hundo Origin Giratina. I'll have to have a look in a second, but I believe that's only my second one, so really happy with that one. Then we had some other good Giratinas, a 91 appearing there. So really good stats on some of these Giratinas, but I was mainly hunting it for the XL candy because lo and behold, I have actually got a really good Giratina. So let's go and check that out now. I've managed to get this a couple of years ago from a lucky trade, a Shundo or a Schlundo lucky Giratina. Really cool. And I can actually go ahead and power that up all the way to level 50. So we have enough XLs. Let's do it. Level 50, Shundo, Giratina. That is looking really awesome, especially with that lucky background. It is such a nice shiny. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the raids that have happened this week. Also, what you think of that Shundo Giratina. Make sure you drop a like and a subscribe just for that alone, if nothing else. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a really good event. Keep an eye out for the next video coming up about all the Global Go Tour events information as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.